You're working with some of the most amazing celebrities, one of the longest running designers in Paris when it comes to couture and fashions. And then she's bringing in that romance, that elegance, that femininity into the bedroom. Inspired on the finest lace in the world, Alexandra Baker's bringing us the Calais 500 thread count Parisian lace 4-piece bed set, $30 off. It is inspired on those master lace makers of Calais, and boy, did she do a great job with these.
This is one of my favorite sets that I've ever had the pleasure of sharing with you. I happen to own this in the platinum. I own a couple of the throws, and I own the coverlet set that we're going to be talking about. So she really hit it out of the park with me, somebody who can appreciate romantic lace. Calais is a region in France that actually created how to make lace. I mean, they were actually the originators of lace. Yeah. And when you're looking at this sheet set, 500 thread count, the perfect weight, I mean, you can see this perfect weight translating onto you. You can see how it's going to be easy care and maintain. It's going to be very easy on the wrinkles, okay? But look at the intricacy of this lace. Now, when you're looking at this lace, look at how ornate this is, yet it's stitched down every few inches and then stitched down in the middle, so you get like this little butterfly effect on the edge on both sides. So and what I really love, true to Highgate Manor, is that this beautiful 4-inch, very ornate lace, yet soft, is on both sides of the pillowcase on the cuff, and of course, all the way across on the flat sheet. The colors are just dreamy. It's a very pale pastel palette that we have here. We have it in the blue, we have it in the pale pink, and for those of you who adore a gorgeous, very pale pink, this is perfect. I mean, it's just the perfect tone on every single one. The lace matches.
Wow, what color is this?
This is the ivory.
Oh,
on this
beautiful.
Ivory, it definitely leans a little bit more towards buttercream, or I don't even want to say peach.
Even,
yeah,
right?
very pale, but a very solid ivory. Then we have the gray and the white.
Beautiful.
And the gray and the white together, as we've shown on the bed, is just gorgeous. And when we get into the throw, I'll show you how you can just put that on the corner.
So I want to give you updates on sizes because we're already getting very broken on this one, understandably so. It is breathtaking. The gray, only 2 sizes left, only fuller queen remaining in the gray. Okay. How are we doing in the white? Ooh, final 130 full through Cal King.
How about that?
Remember, same price for all. If you want the ivory, that is like a French vanilla leaning towards a peach, full through King available. And then what about the pink and the lavender? So in the pink queen through Cal King. Oh, sorry, it's blue.
It's blue, yeah. So I was like, was I wrong?
Full through, what is it? Cal King. Okay, so I said lavender because it is a blue that leans towards a very pale, very lilac,
pale.
Right?
Yes, that's you know, that's a very popular color right now. But yes, this has a little bit of that lavender in it. The pink, oh my goodness, if you
together.
And you know, are these very romantic? Are these very special? They really are. But you know what, Troy, with his beard, my husband, God bless him. I was telling some of the guys on the set, that poor man, I make him sleep in all this stuff. You know what? He never complains. You know why? Yeah. Because you look pretty in it.
Yeah.
So you really have to focus on what you look good too. Yeah, you look pretty in it.
But you know, inspired on some of the finest lace that women pay thousands of dollars for their wedding dresses, you know, for that very special day in their lives. This is inspired on the world's finest, most ornate lace, that Calais, that Parisian lace. And what you're looking at here is the prettiest color palette. Full sheet set, doesn't matter what size you choose or color. Same price of $49.95. We've taken $30 off our price. And if you love Vicky Tiel and everything she's all about empowering women and romance and femininity. I have every fragrance she's ever made. You're gonna love what she's done for